Hello, everyone. You might be wondering why I'm just in JJS like right now. So, here's a funny thing. I heard that the skill builder was getting redone. So, what I've decided to do is I'm just gonna have one big, long, unedited video showcasing all of the skill builder movesets I've made in all three of my maps. And yes, there is custom movesets in the SFOF map, even though it is Sword Fights on the Heights. Shut up. Alright, so RNG. This one has a lot. This is the main project for all my custom movesets that you've been seeing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the first one I made, and then, just, do the rest. So, first things first. Noob. Noob was the first, serious custom moveset that I've ever made. If it decided to work. Alright, so first move, rocket launcher. No, it's based off of the, all of his moves are based off of gears. The sound effects playing kind of late. And then golden steampunk gloves, you know the ones. It's those, it's the giant yellow hand that Flamingo smacks people around with a lot. And then linked sword. And then, and then Illumina lunge. Honestly, I should probably just make that Mass Breaker instead of execute, what it's called. And then Dark Heart Barrage.
Just shut up and rage quit.
Oh my gosh, this is really laggy. Hold on. Yo! Ooh. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna have to speed through these real quick. Also up here, this is where all of the movesets... Shut up. This is where all the movesets teleport you to. Alright. So now... we have... That's not the right one. We have... this guy, Minos Prime. So, I'm pretty sure I've already shown off this one. But, it's... Goodness gracious, dude! Alright, we're gonna have to... This video might be edited to cut out all of the waiting times between waiting for my ping to, calm down. Wait. Wait. Aww. Alright, we're just gonna have to tank through it. Alright, first move, Judgment. Why is it getting better? Okay, the animation was a bit off, so it lines up, I swear. And then, thy end is now.
Thy end is now.
And then, prepare thyself.
Prepare thyself.
I just do the bearing just like by instinct. Alright, and now die. And then thy punishment is death. Hold on.
Rage quit.
Alright, usually this map has a 0.7 times damage modifier. So it's not going to insta-kill always. Alright, now. Not you, GG. Now, this next moveset's a little big. Okay, so, for context, this is Dante from the Devil May Cry series. A lot of you probably know him. So, Dante, his entire thing is that he has a lot of moves. So, just cutting all of them down to just 5 moves felt kind of wrong. See, look, Dante's a bit complicated. Up ahead is Dante's move. Make the moveset yourself. Once you're done, come back here. So, over there, it's basically just making a custom moveset. So, the current plan, it's unfinished. The current plan is that the first slot is melee swordmaster move. Second slot is ranged gunslinger. And then third slot is trickster. Fourth is royal guard. And then 5 is dance macabre, the Kalina Ann move, pyromania, real impact, the powerful moves, judgment. Anyways, I'm just gonna showcase them here because it's a lot easier to. Alright, so Rebellion combo A. This one's pretty basic. Right. a long while. So yeah, it's just a regular 3-hit combo that does combo from M1s into M1s or other Gunmaster moves, or not Gunmaster, Gunslinger moves. Now for the second move, Stinger. My goodness, that ping. It's just Mass Breaker. Like, there's nothing else to it. It's just Mass Breaker. I was gonna do Execution, but then I realized, ooh, wait, Execution kind of does that. So I just didn't change it for Noob, but I changed it for Dante. I don't know. I think weird. Anyways, Million Stab. You can probably guess what this one's gonna be, right? It's just the basic. Actually, that's kind of different, unique. So yeah, that's Million Stab, and then I think the 4th Rebellion move is broken. Yeah, upper slash into Helmbreaker. This one's broken. Cause, all right, here, let me get a dummy real quick. Do a show. Okay, so you see, like, the plan was for it to be the aerial version of Curse Strikes. And it, like, did the dive. It didn't do that for some reason. I think you're supposed to just jump before you use it, but I'm kind of lazy like that. So I didn't. Alright, now, for the Beowulf moves. So it's 4 moves per weapon. That's the plan for Swordmaster and Gunslinger. Alright, so Beowulf combo A. It's basically just, it's just slower, Rebellion combo A, but also with a shorter cooldown. Oh wait, hold on. So, you know, you can do something like this. And, you know, do a Gunslinger move, you know. And also, it kind of lets you move. Not really. And if you're wondering why I used Swift Kick for all the combo moves, I wasn't big brain enough to use Crushing Jaws or Extended Swings. And then Beast Uppercut. I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. Okay, I actually don't remember. Hold on. Hey, what does it do? Nothing! Alright, sure. Here, let me actually, this is gonna make it go by a lot faster. Ooh, Sweeping Barrage. I really like this one. So this here, it's supposed to be the, latter half of Beowulf combo B, but with an extra hit. So if you don't know, that's based off of... So there's this game called Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's really fun, but there's this mod for it called DMC5 Virgil. And what they did for Beowulf combo B, they did a sweep, and then the actual combo. But for Dante, you know, it's a combo extender, you know. Actually, let me see if I can get it to be a combo extender. So it's not really a combo extender, but you can use it as one if you're skilled enough. And by skilled enough, I mean good luck. Alright, now for Volcano. I'm pretty sure this is just Earthquake, right? Yeah, it's just Earthquake. Like, there's nothing else to it. I guess it fits, because Volcano literally is just that and nothing else. Alright. Tune-up combo A. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of impatient, so I'm just gonna skip Dante for now. And get back to him later. And later is never. Okay, wait, hold on, let me change the Vestal real quick. I forgot about some of the images I did. I don't know why I turned on rebuild. Alright. So, we're gonna get to Dante later. So, right now, I kind of forgot who I made next. I'm pretty sure I made Sisyphus next, so we're gonna do Sisyphus. So, be gone. It's supposed to have a clapping animation. And then, destroy!
Destroy.
I was gonna make it do the, like, explosion variant, but I didn't know how to do it then. And then the power of the sun. If you're playing Gojo, you can do the, variant. And then, you can't escape.
You can't escape.
And then, this...
This will
Hooga.
just shut up and rage quit. Be gone.
So, yeah. That's Sisyphus. Alright, wait, hold on. I actually didn't make this guy next. So, this is Jason Voorhees. He's bad. I'm just gonna, like, play it straight for you. He's bad. Kill for mother. And then, throw them angled. So kill for mother is just a basic punch, and then throw them angled is him supposed to be like throwing a dead body, and then craze slash. Julius is special. Okay, that one is based off of something. So I mentioned it in my Raging Souls video. But there's this one scene where this dude like boxes Jason a lot, and then after he gets tired, give me your best shot. Jason puts a hand on his shoulder, decapitates him with one punch, and then they struggle. I'm
Just shut up and rage quit.
So yeah, it's literally just Final Judgment. Alright, now, for, Alright, let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Alright, now the next character... Okay, I'm already in Vestal, so I'm just gonna do Sukuna now. Okay, this one I'm actually really proud of. It used to be garbage. It used to be weak dismantle, cleave throw, open, a combo with 2 dismantles and was overpowered as crap, and then just base domain. But now he has weak dismantle, actually I'll show you. So weak dismantle, it's just base Sukuna dismantle. It even has the air variant. And then enchanted dismantle, it's a Maharaga world cutting slash. And you can't actually combo that with the next move, Shrine Combination. And then you can... Okay, if you can aim well enough, you can hit the aerial variant, and then you can combo it into a Enchanted Dismantle. And now for a Deceitful Counter. It's just Monkey Kick. Alright, and now a domain expansion. This is different from base Sukuna domain. It's unoriginal, I know. But I know. So yeah, that's Sukuna. I actually went on to the next character I made. So you're gonna find out. Oh wait, okay, so this is gonna be the Gojo showcase now. This is it. We're gonna go over it really quick. Okay, I'll be honest. This did not deserve to get teased for like 30 gazillion years. All right, so weak blue. And then enchanted red. And limitless combination. It's a bit trash. And then infinity counter, which is actually based off of something. So if you don't know, there's this one scene where at like the very start of the Gojo versus Sukuna fight, Sukuna goes to punch Gojo, but he like floats under the punch and then sends him flying. So it's okay, see, look, goes under the punch. Hold on, let me see if I can cook real quick. Sometimes it just doesn't do the second kick for some reason. And also sometimes it just doesn't land. Alright, you know. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. And then a domain expansion. It's,
領域展開
it's Gojo domain. Nothing else to it. I still don't have the Gojo fit, by the way. Anyway, so the next character I made, that's not him yet. I'm gonna get to you later. I'll be honest, I haven't changed moveset yet. Like I said I was going to. Alright, so now the next character. I made Yuji next. Hold on, wait, let me, Alright, so Yuji, I'm actually really proud of. Because it's just a good moveset, genuinely. Alright, so, first move, Rage Rush. You might recognize this from Raging Souls, but I made this before I made the Yuji Itadori Raging Souls. Anyways. So, it's just a little combo. And then Slaughter Demon. You know, so it was, like, not laggy. And then Divergent Fist, Black Flash, it's Alright, I did like 10 or something. But it's just base Divergent Fist, and then Dash Black Flash. Okay, sometimes it does the Black Flash, and other times it doesn't. For some reason, it's kind of inconsistent. Alright, now, Domain Expansion.
領域展開
So, there was an interview once, and Gege said that Yuji's domain, it basically just allows him to use Cleave on anybody within it, remotely. So, it's a mix of Malevolent Shrine and Self-Embodiment of Perfection. But combining both of them is kinda OP. So I just made it do Malevolent Shrine, because, you know, he does these slashes, not the soul blowing up. Alright, and now, not you. Alright, he gave me him a frickin' Jet Black. And I forgot to do that. Damn it. Alright. Hold on. Can't believe it took me this long to realize I hadn't removed the spawns. Alright, so the next character I made was Assailant, I think. Now, this moveset isn't actually made by me. It was made by a person who suggested the moveset to me. They made their own video about it. Go check it out. So this is just a showcase of what's basically theirs. Now, if you don't know, Assailant, they come from a fighting game on Roblox called Black Magic 2, which is actually really good. You should try it out sometime. Anyway, so a Sphere. So that's a SP4. And then a Seismic Slam. I'm pretty sure that's SP6? I don't pay attention. I don't remember his moveset very well. And then Launcher. You know, it's just his Launcher. But it's something you can do. Oh, hold on. So you can do 3M1s, Launcher, Down Slam. And it's basically just SP3, I'm pretty sure. Do the 2 kicks, slam, and then, you know, do some other stuff. And then Withstand to Iron Shoulder. Okay, hold on, this is a counter, too. So, yeah. Ooh, I'm kinda... saucy. Alright, then EX Special Ruin. So that's based off of SP7, which is basically just Raging Demon. It's just SF5 Raging Demon, basically.
Shut up and rage quit.
Alright, and now for the moveset that sucks the most, honestly. Alright, well, they gave me sword again. Oh my gosh! Okay, finally, I don't have the sword. How long has this been going already? 19 minutes. Nobody's gonna sit through all this. 19 minutes and we're not even, like, halfway done. Okay, we are halfway done. So this is Yiji. Gee, I wonder who's a really big fan of Yeezy. So all of her move names, they're all lyrics from a song called But Your Vanity. It's really good, listen to it. Perfect strike to fix the horror on your face. That's not what it's supposed to be. Okay, so due to a bug, it doesn't have a cooldown. I fixed it, but I guess it just didn't save, even though I saved it. Anyways, unsatisfied until I've got your flayed alive. And then, to dress your flesh up with the works. And, perfectly portioned by a dagger. And then I'll rip your hands and teeth and take a bite. Here, let me,
Huh?
That's literally all it is. Alright. And I'm pretty sure the last three are the Sonic movesets. Here, let me check real quick. Alright. Actually, wait, there's one more? Oh, yeah. So, Jun's actually... I still haven't changed his moveset. Actually, yes, I have. It's only been... the, Kickstorm. Anyways, martial arts. It's kind of laggy. Hold on. See, I did change it. So, instead of it being just brute force, it's, I think it's called Justice Serve, and it makes you go up. And if you're playing Gojo, not use yet, Sonic. If you're playing Gojo, you can do the thing Jun did in Combat Gods. You know what I'm talking about. Here, let me because he actually did that. And then flipping demise. So yeah. And then Kickstorm. This one's custom, I'm gonna be honest.
Shut up and rage quit.
It does send them like really high into the air though. So if I can get it off cooldown. And then flipping demise. I still haven't fixed that one. And then Clone Colin. This one's kind of cool. So if you don't know, that's based off of the one scene where Jun jumps Shinji with like a bunch of clones.
Shut up and rage quit.
And then he does the little slash thing, goes behind him. Too easy. And then Shinji does the dodge. And then Savage Fang. This one's still buggy. It's supposed to be the So yeah, that's Jun. And now for... I just covered you, dog. And now for Shinji, who I'm actually a lot more proud of than Jun because he's an actually good moveset character. Alright, so blitzing kicks. So yeah, it's based off of that one scene where Shinji's kicking all of Jun's clones in like slow motion in the first Comic Gods, and then backflip nunchuck then it's just fail step. And energy burst. I swear I gave that a different animation. After image confusion, this one's cool. So it's based off of that one scene after the Clone Colin, where Shinji runs over, punches them, and then spins around them, and then they start fighting again. And then Iron Barrage. But you know, it's based off of that one scene, like all the black and white impact frames where Shinji's just dashing around him, beating the crap out of him. Alright, and the last three are Sonic moves. Okay, two of them are Sonic movesets. The last one is kind of not Sonic-ish, if you want to call it that. Alright, the first moveset, Sonic. I was supposed to fix this guy a bit ago, actually. I'm not really happy with this moveset. So, homing attack. And then quick step. And then Sonic Wind. I was supposed to change that into something else. And then blitzing, beat down aerial drop kick. It's just Curse Strike with the aerial variant and everything. And then supersonic style.
Now I'll show you!
That was supposed to combo. Hold on. Alright, here, let me get this.
Now I'll show you!
It's a little bit offset, don't worry about it.
Shut up and rage quit.
So yeah, that's Sonic. Why'd I just fall over like that? Alright, so the next moveset. It is a little someone that you might know as an edgy hedgy. Yep, sure. That was cringe. Shadow the Hedgehog. Don't mind the photo. Okay, this one's like actually kind of good. Homing attack barrage. And then K-Dot combo aerial raise. It's just Yuta. But for some reason, this one, it's the same thing as the Yiji moveset one. But for some reason, it puts it on cooldown now? I don't know what happened. It was Chaos Spear. It's just... And then Battle Attack. This one's actually based off of something. Of course, the others are based off of something. But this one... So if you don't know, there's this game called Sonic Battle. It's like a 3D Sonic fighting game. It's really cool. That's just Shadow's basic jab combo in there. And then Chaos Blast, it's, you know... And of course, you know, you can't... They come up. Oh my gosh! Alright, hold on. This has been going on for like 30 minutes, right? Almost 30 minutes. Alright, so now, the last moveset that I'm pretty sure is still unfinished. EXE! I don't know why I decided to make this guy. Yeah, it's unfinished. This guy's kind of busted, low-key. Right or not, here I come. Teleport over. And then, want to try again. I'm not doing that again. It's supposed to be a counter. Throw him over. And then, you're too slow. Yeah, sure, I guess. I kind of forgot what the last move is. Pretty sure it has something to do with, I know it does a Chozo move, I think. I don't even know what that one's supposed to be, honestly. This moveset's kind of bad, but you know. He's kind of busted. Alright, so now, for... Okay, we're finally done with, this. So now, for SFOF 4. Now, this SFOF 4 is a recreation of, you know, Sword Fights on the Heights, the actual game. If I could remember where it is. Okay, so you see, it's entirely accurate. It's pretty accurate. I did stud measurement. I had Roblox Studio with the actual map open on the side, so I just took the stud measurements from there. And it's still a work in progress, but I'm pretty much gonna make it one-to-one with the original map. Not with, like, you know, like, these are supposed to wobble. So, of course, this is a heal pad. It does actually heal you. And this, the swords, they're not entirely accurate, but they do give you moves. This one, Venom Tank, is the only sword right now, and it just gives you black mucus. Now, of course, these, in the original game, they teleport you. They do here, too. Yeah, no. And these, that's conveyor belt, kinda. Yeah. Anyways, there is an actual custom moveset here, over there. You're not gonna believe who it is. Okay, I will admit, this was made while I was still hyperfixated on Limbus Company. You know the one. Let me see if I can find the moveset clearer. There's no moveset clearer. Alright, sure, whatever. Alright, so these. I wonder who this could be. This is Earl King Heathcliff from Limbus Company. Now I know he's also in Raging Souls. I did a showcase video with him. Honestly, I made him here first, and then I was just like, oh well, he's already planned for Raging Souls. I might as well just put him there. Beheading. That's the wrong move. Okay, so texture blocks, they don't count as ground for some reason, so a couple moves don't work. Like, so if you hit two full kicks, for some, they just don't do the bounce up. And then, Memorial. And then, Requiem. Oh, and also some parts of the map are destructible. This is what I was talking about, look. They just don't count as floors for some reason, and you can actually do something really funny with them. Here, look. You can just do this forever as long as you don't touch any parts, and you just stay on the floor. You can also do that with... You can do something really funny with that, too. Hold on. It's so funny for me. Because it's just like... Okay, so you can't do fail stuff, you know, if you want. But the infinitely more funnier option is to do revolve. Because here's something you can do with him. Just drag him around. And then just, you know, whenever you feel like it. Just self-destruct. I really should fix this, but it's funny, so I'm not going to. Okay, so, you know, S-Foth didn't really take that long. You know, to be expected. Alright, now for another actually moveset-centered one. Raging Souls. Now, if you don't know, Raging Souls is an asymmetrical horror game. Don't know what that is. Think like Forsaken, Dead by Daylight, all that. An asymmetrical horror game I'm making in JJS. It currently doesn't have that many movesets in it right now. So, unlike the RNG thing, I can actually, like, name all the movesets I've made by memory. So we have Glitch, an original killer. Silence, based off of I Miss the Quiet, original killer. Awakened Vessel, based off of the JJS Awakening. Jason Voorhees, based off of Friday the 13th, not Forsaken, not Area 51, not anything Roblox related. Friday the 13th Jason. 1x1x1x1 from Roblox, Toji Fujiguro from JJK, and then Earl King Heathcliff, which I already showed off. And now for the 5 survivors I have Noob from Roblox, Battlegrounds, which are meant to represent Roblox games and match with Awakened Vessel, Tedo, Kasane Tedo, Yuji Itadori, and then 0205 Silent, who is original. So first we have Glitch, who is kind of basic. He has Lunge. That's just basically the universal, like, basic attack for every killer. And then catch them. And then they can't run forever. Their methods are useless. It's a counter. Alright, anyways, next character. Go on. Silent. This guy's moves all lyric names from I Miss the Quiet. You know, the really good song. I miss the quiet, I'm never singing again. Do you fear what's coming around the bend? Basic lunge, and then would you dare look over your shoulder? And then, does it stop your heart? It is meant to be execution. And then, am I to fight it? And again. So yeah, he's pretty basic too. And then, Awakened Vessel, who is basically just Sukuna, because it's JJS. Oh, I didn't know you could activate flight by pressing N. Alright. So this guy, he's actually sort of different from Sukuna. I guess sort of different from the actual Awakening. We have Weak Cut, and this one's actually different. It doesn't move you, and it has a 2-second cooldown instead of 1. And then Open, which is, you know, just space open. Then Crazed Rush, which I really like this one. Because you can bounce with it. And you can do, like, really crazy trick shots with open. And also... Alright, and then Cleave, which has 2 variations. If you miss it... If you hit it, it's just wing throw. But, if you miss it...
Just shut up and rage
It's just dismantle. Anyways, next killer. Where? Jason Voorhees. Now, if you notice, I'm going through these kind of fast. Now, Jason, he has 5 moves. Don't worry. It's just a voice line. Alright, so, Slash. Just basically Slash. Camp Fog. This is based off of Friday the 13th game. It's just a teleport. Because honestly, you cannot convince me Jason can't teleport. That guy he's either way too fast for like 6'5", like really muscular man. He has to be able to teleport. Decapitation. It's also based off of the scene with the boxer, and then Tank, which just makes you invincible for a bit. Alright, and now then, 1X. This guy's kinda... I wouldn't say busted. He's kinda strong. He's a very range-based killer. Alright, so dual-wielded is, you know, basic. And then Venom Shank Shoot. Deal with poison damage. Dark Heart Throw.
rage quit.
Quick Step Slash. You know. Alright, and now for a actually unique killer. Toji Fushiguro. This is based off of Toji in Shibuya. Now you might see something. He has 3 attacks instead of 1. That's because most killers, they can't use their M1s. But Toji can. Alright, Sharpened Weapon. And then a Domain Breaker. And now Flash Step. So yeah, you know, it's... I'm not really sure if you can do much with the M1s actually being there. Probably could if you try hard enough. Alright, then Earl King Heathcliff. I've already shown him off in this video. I'm not doing it again. Noob. So the survivors, they can't use their M1s either. So killers, they can't M1 or do parkour. Survivors can't M1, do parkour, or use burst. Killers can use burst, because frankly, I don't want them to get jumped. They won't have teammates spawn, though. Alright, so Linked Sword. It's just a simple slash. Slingshot. It's just Reserve Ball. And then Earth Splitter. I actually figured out how to force the variant. Alright, and now for Battlegroundser. Both of his attacks are, they're based off of Battlegrounds games, you know, if you can tell. So we have Normal Punch. And then, Lapse Blue, which is just base JJS Lapse Blue. I'm not going to show it off, because you know what it does. And frankly, it's been almost 40 minutes. I'm kind of tired. Kasane Tato. It's Tato. It sure is... Can you tell it's, like, 9 or, like, 10 currently? So, she has 2 moves. Let your dreams take flight. It's just that. She's supposed to be used for flight, but you can also punish the killer away. And then Drown Us and Viscera beneath the stars. It's just Eye Catcher from Charles. If you miss it, you're stunned. If you hit it, your cooldown goes away. And also here. Here's a fun little fact. You can pick these up. Just for those that didn't know. Alright, now, that's the character. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Alright, here, where's, there we go. Alright, now for Yuji. That's not Yuji. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. is it? Oh, it's Twitch. Anyways, Yuji. Both of his moves, they're from the RNG map. Rage Rush, it's just Curse Strikes into Flowing Red Skeleton. Divergent Fist, it's base Divergent Fist. Alright, and no 205 Silent. Finally, something unique and interesting and cool. Sorry if I'm going by too fast. I just really want to get this done. Nazo Data, Chaos Torrent, it's Reversal Red, Battlefield Data, Chaos Blade. It's just Severing Path. And I'd Metadata, Fastest Thing Alive. It's just a run. Alright. Those are all the movesets that I've made before the moveset rework. Just to like show them off before the rework gets out and it becomes infinitely easier to make movesets and all of my effort gets belittled. Anyways, bye. Have a great day or night or evening. I don't know what time it is for you. Have a good just like life in general. Bye.